What's up, guys? It's the end of December and it is 80 degrees here in Texas, so I'm out in the garage getting some work done. I have three things to go over before we get started. One, I just hit 3,000 subscribers, which is incredible. I set a goal for myself by the end of this year to hit 1,000 subscribers, and like I said, we just hit 3. So thank you very much to everybody who's subscribed. You guys are awesome. And I'm very, very excited about how fast the channel is growing and kind of where we're going in future projects and all kinds of stuff. So I really do appreciate it a lot. Second thing is the t-shirt campaign. So in my last video I talked about or asked you guys if you would be interested in maybe getting some t-shirts with my logo on them to kind of help support the channel, help the builds, you know, get yourself a cool t-shirt. And I had a pretty strong yes for that. So I actually did do that campaign. The campaign is live as of today when this video should be up. Today is the 28th of December. So the campaign will run for 14 days. So it starts today, it'll end 2 weeks from now, which is January 11th. There's a couple of different items. It's not just t-shirts. There's, like I said, there's t-shirts in 4 different colors that are 20 bucks. Then there's long sleeve shirts that are 25, hoodies that are 30, and then I had room for one more item, so I did a coffee mug just because I kind of wanted one myself, and those are either 12 or 13. I think they're 13. So yeah, all those items are available right now through teespring.com/classicoctane. I'll put the link right here, and I will also put the link in the description. And like I said, it's 14 days, so it's not forever. So you guys, if you do want it, you got to kind of jump on it now and get in there and buy as many as you like. If you can't support the channel that way, just a simple thumbs up, comment on the video, subscribe, you know, all of that does help as well. So if you can't buy a shirt, then I'll take whatever I can get. So I appreciate all that you guys do and kind of help support me. So the last thing, I'm going to do a little giveaway too. I haven't figured out exactly what it's going to be yet, but it's going to involve the shirts. So it's going to be like, you know, if you have the shirt, then you take a picture of it on Instagram and tag my Instagram. I'll put a link to my Instagram as well. It's the same thing, just /classicoctane. So it's going to be some kind of contest or giveaway, I should say, involving that. So it'll be like, you know, either somebody wearing the t-shirt or the t-shirt on a bike, or just a general, you know, something with a t-shirt in it that tags me on Instagram. But I'll figure out the details and what I'm actually going to give away and keep you guys in the loop on that. But I am going to do some kind of giveaway, you know, revolving around this t-shirt. So sweet. Today we're going to be working on a couple of different things. I'm going to finish wiring up my brake light, show you guys what I decided to do with that, finish painting the back of the bike, and then we're pretty much totally done with the back, and we're going to start tearing into the front end. So let's do it. The only thing I have left to do on the back here is to close up these little holes where the original frame portion was. So I have a bare spot right here where I can connect my ground clamp for welding. What I'm doing is going to cut a little piece that matches as close as possible to this, weld it in, ground it down, and it'll be just a nice flat, you know, smooth part there. So what I decided to do with the tail light is I'm actually going to use the LED light that I bought for my last bike and ended up not using it. And it's going to go right along the back side of this bar. So it's going to bend around and hopefully blend in pretty well to the hoop itself. And this has turn signals and everything all built into it too. You can see I've already kind of started the wiring on it. So yeah, so it should look pretty good. And of course I'll show you guys when it's all kind of in and wired and actually working. So I'm going to go ahead and start to cut some little pieces and get them welded in to close that, you know, back of the frame off. Alright, got the caps all done. As you can see, I ground them down smooth. Got everything all painted. So they're totally done. Painted the whole rear hoop and everything as well. So the fabrication and everything back here is totally done. So what I'm going to do now, instead of tearing into the front end, I'm going to start to actually put the battery box in permanently not necessarily permanently, but you know, its final time. Then start to wire all of the components into the box, run the wire to the tail light, and basically try to finish up the back end here. So we'll throw that on and start to get everything situated inside the box. While I'm in here kind of taking apart this wiring, I'm going to take the opportunity to fix a lot of issues I see. This bike, half the electrical system seems to be made out of electrical tape and random mixed wires and jump wires and all kinds of stuff. So this is just an example of, I don't know if you'll be able to see clearly, but it's like exposed, the connection's exposed, and it's just kind of, there's electrical tape hanging off of it, and this is off of that non-stock rectifier. So what I'm going to do is I bought a set off Amazon of all of these like OE style bullet connectors. Nothing says I built my bike at Home Depot than those red and blue bullet connectors that you buy from most home improvement kind of stores. So this was like $8, and I'm pretty sure it was like 30 pairs of them. So it's definitely worth doing. Just spend a little bit more money and get the OE style ones. It's a lot cleaner installation, and the actual connections are a lot better. You do need a special crimp tool. Looks like this. This is a Matco one that ratchets closed, but you can get cheaper versions. But that's just to get the right crimp on these style connectors. But like I said, it's worth picking up the OE ones because you don't want those big ugly blue and red ones, because trust me, I've used those on bikes before, and it ends up not turning out very well. So I'm just going to start cutting some of those connections off and redoing them with a more OE style setup. Then we'll move on to the next step. Wanted to give you guys a little view of what the back of the bike looks like. It's pretty much finally put together. The only thing I still have to do is I need to buy small hardware to actually bolt the battery connections together. Then I need to finish mounting the tail light. So this is the tail light I'm going to use. Is this LED strip. It's going to go right here under the seat. It should bend around nicely. So yeah, you can kind of see with the wheels, and I went ahead and threw the tank back on, and obviously it's still up, so it is going to sit lower than that, but with the kind of brushed tank and the brown seat with the black accents and the battery box, it's coming along pretty nicely. I think it's going to look really good. So yeah, I think that's going to cut it off for this video. Like I said earlier in the video, the t-shirt campaign is live now. So again, I'll have the link and everything in the description, so please go check it out if you have time. You guys are totally awesome. And yeah, next video is going to be tearing into the front forks and probably finish stripping down this tank, and then get a nice even brushed look on there and clear coat it. And we're getting closer and closer to getting this thing done. So thanks a lot, guys. I will get to work on another video here soon, so be on the lookout. Like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.